Felix, welcome to Best Ball Nation.
Yo. How we doing today? Let's just pulling up. Oh, I did do some drafts today. $142. Cool. 24, 21. What was I doing? I was coming. Am I in the right spot? I'm gonna make sure I am in my own stream. Cool. Gucci gang. Gucci gang. Good to see you, Blake. Good to see ya. Suffice to 735. That means I'm when it's $7. Ralph God, Butterfingers, and Kimberly are currently 1, 2, and 3. I was watching a lot of Stokecast. Well, a lot of Josh Engelman stuff today. And the guy that he talked about today was McDaniels. So I put him on one of my teams. I don't even know if he's done anything. 7 points. I don't know if that's a lot so far, but let's see here. Let's see here. Ooh, right outside the money currently. I have Edwards, McDaniels, and Towns in the early game with the DraftKings. Okay, so I came on here to pull up a draft, make sure that I can actually pull it up on here. The War Room, it's at 70% filled. All right, I just jumped in, waiting for one person. Present, share screen. Waiting for Uno Mas. I don't know if it's waiting for anybody else. Bada bing, bada boom. Error, Cat Massity. Welcome to the jungle, Scuzzlebutt. X-Spin, Chris 230994, Candyman, Sam Provost, Greg 813, RK, fairly close to R. Kelly if you ask me. I don't know if that's the game I want to go for, but you know. Big old kitties and Pikachu. I'm going to pull up the draft after. Oh, it looks like we have plenty of time. Actually, did a draft with our guy. How do I check drafts? Thank you, Felix. Active, completed. Did a War Room draft with Derek. He'll pop up eventually today, or maybe it'll pop up on the watching it later. Anywho, him and I did a draft the other day. Let me make sure I pull this up. My phone's just safe side. Okay. Me, NF42. There's somebody else I saw. Trev. And I think that's it. That's all people I know. Anyways, we did it. We all just randomly jumped into the same room. I ended up getting a nice little wider, like a piss boy room. Kelsey, double tight end ish. Got some value on Joe Mixon. took Jalen Warren, and on the other side we had pretty much him doing a pure RB. Both of us had ended up having pretty good teams. All right, let's go ahead, pop back over. Drafts, active. Well, I don't know why I yawn every time I do a stream. It's like in my blood to yawn, it feels like. Go ahead, hit the like button when you pop in. The goal for May streams is going to be 10. Right now, we're just looking to hit 5. So if we can hit 5, perfect, awesome. 10, whew, too many. But right now, we're looking for 5. Looking for 5. Then we go. I wanted Kyron. So that works. And dreaming of a fun start. How much time? 14 seconds. Kyron, Drake London. Fun. Honestly, if I get Kyron, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, and Cooper Kupp, I think that would be fun. What pick is Kyle Pitts? So I could go. What pick is 63? I can go. Hopefully Cooper Kupp here, and then hopefully Kyle Pitts makes it back to 60, and then we're full on stacking Atlanta and St. Louis or Los Angeles. The Rams. Both quarterbacks highly, not like high scoring, so we could go naked quarterbacks with that double stack. That double. That double. Well, maybe. I mean, where's T? Does T go here? T go 37 ish. We get Cooper Kupp, T Higgins, get Joey B, and Kyle Pitts. Ooh, I like the sound of that. That sounds pretty. That sounds like I got a party mouth. Let's hope we can get Cooper Kupp. If we don't get Cooper Kupp, nobody knows. What you get? Ba, ba, ba. I'm loving it. We are 169 subscribers away from 500. That's the end of the season goal. I think we got to 300 fairly quickly into me doing like daily streams last year, but then we hit a little bit of a lull because I think I was gone, and then it was like I don't know, I just didn't carry over that 25-hour live stream, but it's okay. This year we're getting 169 subscribers. We're gonna kill it this year. We're gonna do it. All right. Stefan, let me pull up the board, see what's happened. Since we got plenty of time to read all the picks that went on after Drake London, Devin A. Chain, AJ Brown, Marvin Harrison Jr., Saquon Barkley, Brandon Ayuk, Jonathan Taylor, Devontae Adams, Nico Collins, Malik Neighbors, Debo Samuel, DJ Moore, Stephon Diggs, Chris Olave, Jalen Waddle, Michael Pittman, Josh Jacobs, Mike Evans, DK Metcalf is what I'll do. DK Metcalf is what I would go. DK Metcalf? Candyman? Candyman. Candy. Josh. Good pick. Good pick. Honestly, I didn't even remember he was there. Derrick Henry, Laporta, DK. We're at 4 picks. He takes Sammy Laporta. He's got a little bit of everything. DK Metcalf goes. So that would have gone a long time ago. Probably going to go Derrick Henry. Yeah. So if I was big old kitties and I liked the Philly stack, I would grab Devontae Smith and then Jalen Hurts. But maybe it's the bitch in me that just really wants Cooper Kupp. You do not want Cooper Kupp. Yes. Whew. FAU. The weather outside is awesome. My God, we killed it. Do. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. So he ended up going James Cook there, which kind of threw me off for a little bit of a loop, but I'm happy he went that route. Rome Odunze. Okay. I mean, he's got all good picks. It's not bad picks. Odunze could go to the Bills. He could have at least a little Bill stack there. Now, based on what was last there, I would say Devontae Smith. Who got AJ Brown? Okay, so I don't think he's going to get Jalen Hurts on the way back. But he's setting himself up that if he did, not very many people are going to have that with Derrick Henry. Highly unlikely he falls, that many. But nobody really has the need to grab him other than potentially the Saquon drafter here at 56. But, there's people out here that will take naked quarterbacks all day. The weather outside is... Dude, I'm so excited for man, what am I doing here? 219. I'm very excited for DraftKings Best Ball. Don't get me wrong, the underdog is nice, but I just have way more fun drafting on DK. One, it's usually chaotic, right? Two, before you get into a lobby, you know who's going to be in your lobby, like in your set of 12. So you can kind of scout like, hey, is this dude like a DFS god? Because you can see if they have a big win or not. I'm not scared to say that I saw somebody, like I was in a lobby full of killers one time, and I just said the first year I was doing it, I'm not fucking drafting with them. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of, see, and you can also Google their names and then see if they're like content. If they are, what kind of content are they in the baseball game? Or are they in the basketball? Have they ever won an NFL kind of thing? Dennis, my guy. Dun, dun, dun. $25 bonus bet from us to you. Thank you, BetMGM. I'm going to bet it on the Mavs. Apply bonus bet. Take $26 if they win. So I bet because DraftKings sent me a mission on my sports betting, $100 each day. I bet the Knicks and the Nuggets last night. I didn't watch either game. I just saw the Knicks were like losing, and then they ended up pulling it out. And then I fell asleep with the Nuggets down 20 to the Lakers, and I'm like, well, maybe I just won't do this mission. They pulled it out. So I'm going to get that mission done for 7 whole extra dollars, even if it doesn't win anything back. I'm on the clock. Okay, so what we said we're going to go here, we're going to go Kyle Pitts and Joe Burrow. Okay, so my team through 6 rounds is Kyron Williams, Drake London, Cooper Kupp, T. Higgins, Joe Burrow, Kyle Pitts. It's got 3 double stacks. It's got the single stack of Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and it's got Drake London and Kyle Pitts, Kyron and Cooper Kupp. Look, I'm not saying this is an A+ draft so far, but it's not far from it. It's definitely not far. Definitely not far off from something I definitely like. Why do I yawn so much in life? All right, from the rest of the draft, we're just going to make good moves. We're not going to go too crazy. Just going to make good moves. What else happened today? What else has happened today? Brian Thomas goes off the board. Da, 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 da. It's really only 49 people in that tournament. Alrighty. What is the payout? $100 the first? Fuck yeah. Nick Chubb going in the 6th round just feels awfully wrong. Scuzzlebutt. Is there something else that I haven't been informed of? I mean, he's not a badged player. Not to take a shot at unbadged players, but when you see that pick going that high, you're just a little curious sometimes. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, boom, boom. We can finish off my quarterbacks getting Christian Watson and Jordan Love. If that combo is still there. If not, I don't mind getting Najee and AD. Where do we go? Because that's a little early. Najee. Najee and Njoku. If we don't get Love and Christian Watson. Let's go, Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton. Let's go. I like DK too, but I like the UD pre-draft as well. Probably won't be doing as many BBMs this year. I only did 5 last year, and I would rather do $100 draft over you rather do a $100 draft on UD over 4 BBMs? Yeah. I'm not that far off from that opinion. I probably will max both. I'll actually probably show a little bit more UD this year. No, Anthony. I stick to DK and underdog. Nothing against drafters either, but it's just I don't know. The year I won it, I went kind of crazy. I mean I literally drafted like 1,600 teams. I'm probably just gonna stick to DK and underdog unless Bradley can convince me to do unless Bradley can convince me to do NFFC or whatever it's called. I don't know. I don't like to put my money on websites I don't 100% know. I did Super Draft and like taking my money off of Super Draft was like kind of like weirdly difficult. And honestly, drafters was kind of they definitely fixed it, but like it was kind of difficult there too. So it kind of skeeved me out. I'm like, I like drafting on drafters, but it kind of threw me off when I couldn't take out my money right away. It was like giving me an error. But they fixed that. So and I think drafters, if anything, they're a good company. Like they do a good job. But yeah, I'm just gonna stick to DK and underdog. There's just so many tournaments that both of them run, and I'd rather just specifically just do DK. But I realize that people like best ball content in general, so I'll probably do 4 DK drafts and 1 underdog draft. I do think I'll change it up this year, like maybe do a different draft um, every episode that we do. Like do the Millie Maker, do a single entry, do the dollar, whatever, like, and then like Fridays or something, do BBM or something like that. I do like 20 round drafts, and I think that's why I like DraftKings better too. Doing 18 round drafts, I feel like it's harder. If you don't nail your late round picks, your early round picks are get hurt. I mean, you're just fucked. There's just like no leeway. You have to draft well on UD. What's the first place prize for BBM 5? I mean, I don't think they announced it yet, but I have heard rumors from some sources that it's going to be bigger this year. So if I was to guess, last year was 3 million. The year before that was 2. The year before that was 1. And the year before that was, I think it was like 500K, 250K. I know it wasn't that much. If I could be wrong, like I don't know. Maybe 5 million to first. Maybe it's 4 million to first, 3 million to second. I have no idea. I have no idea. What I do know is that DraftKings will run a Millie Maker, and it'll be $1 million to first. And I haven't seen any of their tournaments have the Tournament of Champions attached to it so far, which is a little sad because that's like the best thing about winning the $1 million was to go to the Tournament of Champions, where I got to meet like legends of the DFS space. Like not only meet, but like see them and kind of keep my distance because I didn't want to bother them. But Big T was there. Player QDFS was there. Mr. Whistles Go Woo was there. Ryan Rinpack was there. Like Hofbrow was like there were so many people there that were part of the space. That was like the best part of winning $1 million. I hope to keep it season high points prizes for underdog. Yeah, I do too. I can't imagine they're getting rid of that. There's been a lot of there was a lot of negative feedback, which is funny to me, before the season started last year. But all these people, everybody, every single person was keeping track of how they were doing on the leaderboard every week. And so more engagement with your website, the better. I can't imagine they're going to take away something that was bringing people back to their website. We're stacking out here, boys. We're stacking. And we ain't taking chances. Ooh-wee! It's a fun team. Ooh-wee! Yeah, I can't imagine they take away that. Now will they take away the amount of people that get paid? I could see that. What was 10,000 people who got paid out? I could see them reducing it to like 1,000 people and paying out more to like first place and second place. So like I can see potentially 3 million to first for the regular season prize, and I can see 3 million to first for the season long part, with including playoffs. Like, what if they did something like that? That'd be wild. Who knows? Like, I'm not a. I have no. I know nothing. I just know it's supposed to be bigger this year. I can't imagine they would go smaller. I do think they have to plateau at some point because if not, there's just gonna not be able to fill the tournament with like the amount of players that do come through. But I think they're just gonna keep doing it until they don't fill, which is probably smart. Jaden McDaniels putting in work. Work. Like $30. Thomas Atapana. Thank you for coming in, dude. Thank you for coming in. I think I know most of you guys. Definitely seen Isaac before. I haven't seen you before, Thomas. So if you want to hit the subscribe button, or maybe you already are subscribed, and I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 500, man. It's so far away, but so close. So close. Look, you don't even have to watch it. I'll figure it out. Just want to hit the number. I mean, I think I'm a pretty personal. I think if you guys watch and I communicate back and forth as best as I can. Honestly, when I'm on other people's shows, like when I'm doing shows with other people, it's actually a lot harder to communicate with chat. Like, but when 90% of my shows are just me, I think this is a good place to come. I think other drafters that do well are like that communicate with their chat are Chris Spags, Pete Overzet, Neil Orfield. I'm trying to think of other drafters. Ben Doles does a good job. Obviously, the Spike Week guys repping their gear like usual. So it's still crazy to me that Eric Bumford, my high school quarterback is running Spike Week, and it's just what a small world. It's just what a small world it is, man. Someone would have told me that we were ever gonna like reconnect down the line, I said probably not, because I moved out to North Carolina. I had no reason to go back out there, right? And yeah, your video winning the million gave me hope, man, and lit a fire to be a winner on Best Ball 2. Thanks for the content. Heck yeah, man. Look, I am just a dude. I haven't watched that video since I made it. Honestly, I should probably go back and watch it, or maybe I'll make that a stream one time. Because I honestly don't remember what I said, but I hear that all the time, and I'm so happy that it resonates with a lot of people. I honestly do not remember what was said on that video. I'm sure I'm awkward as heck. It was one of my first videos that I made, so it wasn't peak content creation in the role of thick of things. It was a new content creator. Well, I've always been a content creator, but with any popularity, that was new to me. Okay, we're sitting here with a 3-5-1, a 3-1-5-1. Not a normal build here by any means for anyone. We're done with quarterbacks, so we should look at running back. Honestly, I wouldn't mind grabbing Luke here, and maybe we get Blake Corum. So Luke and Blake Corum. Bada bing, bada boom. We got another stack for Jordan Love. Also, most likely one of the running backs in this draft that will have a day, like a job starting day one. Most likely, Blake Corum. I'm trying to think who else does a good job doing drafts. I watch a lot of people do drafts. Last year, you know who's a good website to, or a good channel to watch, is Run Pure Sports. They did like daily drafts, not daily drafts. They did drafts with the stream Tuesdays and Thursdays. Not only was it kind of like, not because I sucked last year, so I'm not gonna even say like it was like easier money, because obviously I didn't do well. But like, you kind of know their strategies. They don't draft the same players every time, but like they kind of stick to ADP. So if you don't stick to ADP and you can draft around them, you can, kind of. I like drafting with them because they weren't doing anything outlandish. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at. They weren't. They never went in with a set plan. They kind of just let the draft come to them. They were smart. They built good teams, but drafted with them, everybody stayed in their lane for the most part. So I will say, if you can draft with the RPS guys, they're on their streams, because though it was not plus for me, I enjoyed drafting with them because there was not like as many wild drafts. Sometimes on here you'll watch a content creator, aka I watched Chris Spags, and his drafts are absolutely bonkers, with people just not doing normal things in drafts. Nope. Apparently we're doing okay in here. 136. 77 points. Michael, let's go ahead and read off some of these people that have gone off. After I went Blake Corum, Matthew Stafford, Rashid Shaheed, Jalen Wright, Aaron Rodgers, Baker Mayfield, Ricky Pearsall, Kate Otten, Cole Kmet, Michael Mayer, Xavier Legette, Jerome Ford, Marshawn Lloyd. So we had 3 quarterbacks go that round and 3 tight ends go in that round. So that's good for me. I need more running backs. So quarterbacks galore coming off the board here in 12 and 13. honestly, in my opinion, Justin Fields going to the 13th round, unless he gets the job like kind of right away, like that's a bit of a reach. So he has Kirk Cousins, who's going to start off slow. I don't know. Scuzzlebutt might be paying the rake in this one. I'm not here to dog on anybody, but Kirk Cousins and Fields, not probably the strongest start. Like, he's not a mobile quarterback by any means, but like, and I think he will produce points clearly since I have Kyle Pitts and I have Drake London, but I don't think. I think he does well, but I think he also gets sacked a bunch, as if that makes any sense. And then Justin Fields, your backup quarterback, potentially doesn't get a starting job right away, and that's just. I know we're only playing for $5,000 here, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm in the wrong here. It seems like a lot of risk versus not a lot of unless he's going 4. I mean, if he's going 3, he could definitely be okay. But if he goes 4, that probably makes sense. We're gonna go Braylon Allen. What else do we have? A quarterback? Trevor Burrow. We're gonna go double running back here. Kendra Miller. I was gonna go Roman Wilson, but I think there was a bigger need at running back for me. Hopefully now we have at least a little bit of production coming from KJ Miller, and we get one of these to be a starter. Therefore, we can be okay there. I don't know what the running back area after it gets a little sketchy of like any points. Sitting in 54th place over on the Tuesday tip-off. We will take that. Oh, all my players are playing. Gotcha. Free Tez Walker 5 hours ago. Let's see here. Free Tez Walker, North Carolina take on. This is not going to be a highlight tape. Oh, silly things. Just make sure I'm not competing with anybody. So let's double check. I hate when I accidentally. All right, this is PGA RPS. It's got their golf show on. The fantasy football show is always on. At least that's what it feels like. So we got nobody competing with us. Roman Wilson's still here, so that's good news for me. I also got Zay Jones here, so that'll be nice. I wanted Zay Jones, and I wanted. Where's Yoshi Bosch go? Is Yoshi Bosch like undrafted? Okay, take that. We'll sort this here in a second. Alrighty. 184, 94. We have 5 picks left, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll take what comes to us. Honestly, yeah, this will finish my teams up for this next 2 rounds. Because most of them will probably fly off the board. Still, again, surprised that Roman Wilson is still on the board. I'm not a fan of Darnell Mooney. I don't. I think he's going to get overshadowed by Drake and Kyle Pitts and Bijan. Like he's the Braxton Berrios of this team, and though Braxton Berrios is good, he's not like somebody you want to get in the 15th round. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely the best quarterback. He's quarterback, not like obviously the best quarterback he's going to have played. Well, I don't know. It's debatable, I guess. Just Fields is all right. Tough to debate. I'm sure he's going to go in the next 2 spots, but what am I grabbing him? Do. All right, man. Big old kitties. You're wasting my time, my guy. Fucking Christ. Took all that time just to take my guy. That's okay. That's okay. So we got Zay Jones, Audric Estime. After watching some of Estime's tape, this is not going to be a shocker. He reminds me of Najee Harris. And if you know me, I love Najee Harris. So if he gets the right starting role, it could be it could work out. It could work out. So, 17, 18, 19. I mean, gotta add some people. Gotta add some people. Gotta be quicker than that. Dun, dun, dun. What am I doing? I was doing something. I was looking through here. That's what I was doing. Okay. I liked Polk as well. Blake Watson. Blake Corum, Blake Watson, and Polk. I really like Polk. I think he reminds me of Sean Bateman. So when he already took him, holy. I guess it makes sense that he got taken. Was it this round? Get this off my screen. It's driving me nuts. He got taken 10 picks before his ADP. Oh boy. Oh boy. He's getting steamed up, I guess. Steamed up. Oh, ranking the top 64 prospects in the 2024 NFL draft. What are you doing, Cat? Cassidy? Where did he go? What's his ADP? You taking him 7 picks early? Gee golly, mister. Hopefully I can hold off into Ray Davis. I'm starting to think I'm not going to be able to, which is perfectly fine. You don't always get what you want. Although I do like Will Shipley here, if I don't get Ray. Ba, ba, ba. Da, 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 da. Candyman. Candy cane. Oh, candy. Did you guys ever watch that movie? It was such a creepy movie. There's a truck driver on his like calm thing talking to two dudes. They were acting like they were girls. Um, I think it had Sean William Scott. No, it had somebody though. Um, Candy cane. What was it? What was it called? Oh, truck. Joyride. Joy. I thought that had, that one driver guy. Who took Will Shipley? Okay. And now we're gonna wait for big old kitties to take down the thing, and he's gonna take Ray Davis from me instead of drafting a tight end here. What his team actually needs. Oh, I'm dreaming of a Ray Davis. He's on my team, oh thank goodness. And Jalen McMillan. Boom, boom, boom. Joyride. Who to have in it? Let's see here. IMDb. That is not the movie I thought it was. 2001. IMDb. Paul Walker, Steven Zahn, and Leslie Sabisky. Wait, who was the bad guy? Was that? Is that the? Hold on. Charlotte Lewis's roommate, car salesman. Who was the bad guy? Officer. Sure. Maybe we just don't know. Maybe that's why it's not telling me. Oh well. Anyway, Joyride was a really good movie, and their nickname was Candy Cane. So creepy. So creepy. Gave me goosebumps. I was like 8 years old. Well, let's see here. 2001, born in 88. I was 13. Getting ready to learn how to drive. Guess what? I never mess with any truck drivers. I tell you that much. Man, I hate driving next to truck drivers. Terrifies me. Absolutely terrifying. I've seen now, and I don't know what my algorithm is on my phone, but it shows me like any kind of accident that happens in the world, and people are so stupid when it comes to driving next to semis, man. That like, oh yeah, the road's ending. Well, I could go 90 and pass it, or maybe you shouldn't, and the car gets obliterated. Uh, don't be stupid. That's my main motto here. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Just do smart things, and good things will happen. Not saying it happens every time, but if you put yourself in a position to win, you put yourself in a position to do well. Look, my stances last year were not great, but the way I always look at it, had things broken my way, injury, things don't happen and things run my way, I win a lot of money if that happens. And my bet like theory in general in DFS and in best ball is like put yourself in the best position that if you win big. And I like to make big stands, and that's how I know that if I take big stands on certain players and that those certain players do well, it's going to put me in a position to win all the money. Scuzzlebutt, dude, definitely finished off with a lot of quarterbacks here. He ended up with Russell Wilson, Michael Penix, J.J. McCarthy, Justin Fields, and Kirk Cousins. He ended up getting 5 quarterbacks. I said he definitely needs 4. He definitely got 5. He got both Pittsburgh quarterbacks, which is probably the smart thing to do. Since he got 2 rookie quarterbacks and an injured, or he's not current. I don't know what he is. Kirk Cousins is, but coming off an injury. So we shall see what Scuzzlebutt's team does, but he definitely finished it out correctly. Though I don't really like his team, he did do it correctly. And since we're coming to the end of my team in this draft, we'll go ahead and start reading it off. I ended up with Kyren Williams, Drake London, Cooper Kupp, T. Higgins, Joe Burrow, Kyle Pitts, Christian Watson, Jordan Love, Gabe Davis, Trevor Lawrence, Luke Musgrave, Blake Corum, Braylon Allen, Kendre Miller, Zay Jones, Audric Estime, Ray Davis, Jalen McMillan. And unless something crazy happens here, we're going to finish with Yoshivas and Blake Watson. I think we'd go Brendan Rice if something happened to Yoshivas here. I don't think anybody's taking Blake Watson, but a few of us. So I think I had a double stack on all of my quarterbacks, which is nice. Yeah, so Burrow with Higgins and Yoshivas. I got Love with Musgrave and Watson. And I got Trevor Lawrence with Gabe and Zay. So, and then I had like a separate Kyren Williams, Cooper Kupp stack, and a Drake London, Kyle Pitts stack. So, stacks all over the place and a bunch of rookies. And then we're looking for one of the rookie running backs to pop off to salvage his team and to win the league at the end of the year. And we win. And we win 5K. And it's just that easy, y'all. It's just that easy. I'm kidding. All right. I will be back. Oh, thank you, P. Shine, for popping in. Period. We're the greatest out here. Period. It's just that easy. We'll be back Thursday. I'm gonna be live on. I don't know how exactly it's gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna be underneath my podcast going live over at the Fantasy Football Plus Network YouTube channel, but it's gonna be me and it looks like 2 to 3 other people. So if you guys want to have draft coverage not based on the NFL's draft coverage, if you just want to listen to us while we talk about what's happening in the draft, free to put us on, because we're going to be more talking about fantasy football, dynasty probably for them. I'll bring a little bit of best ball talk into it. So if you don't want to listen to your ESPN, your NFL network, or if you want to record them and watch it with us, and have us on, will be the place to be. Anything else? I don't think so. My name is Felix Castro. This has been Best Ball Nations Drafting, and it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Later, y'all.